Miscellaneous minds, never explaining the minds. Devilish grin for my alias, aliens who respond. Peddling sin, thinking maybe when you get old you realize I'm not gonna fold or demise. I don't smoke crack, motherfucker, I sell it.
What is going on, everybody? This is the Miscellaneous Minds Podcast. I am your co-host, Puma Gato, the cat that hands your undisputed championship back. And to my left over here is the main man who's used to narrow the man that makes the fat stacks. Together we form the dynamic duo that won't die. Deadly ideas, brother, and spicier content than your girls' only fans.
What is going on, everybody? Before we get into tonight's topic, please make sure to like, comment, hate, subscribe, DM us about the bullshit, and with that, let's get right into it. So, it is fight week, and it is a historic fight week. We have not had a heavyweight undisputed champion in about 20 years, a little bit over 20 years. It's going to be a good fight. What are we talking about here? Fury versus Usyk. Listen, we kind of did a previous video on this. We gave our initial thoughts. Given it's fight week, we figured we'd give you our final thoughts on this. Listen, I'll be honest with you. I'm split. I know my man here made his pick. I also made my pick. I picked Tyson originally. He picked Usyk originally. Listen, I'll be honest with you. I am conflicted. Usyk can definitely win this fight. Definitely. Tyson Fury can definitely win this fight. Definitely. When both of these dudes are locked in, and I'll admit Usyk is a lot more locked in than Tyson Fury is, they both do phenomenally. I honestly don't know who I feel is going to win, but I need to make a decision, and before the end of this video, I will make a decision. Listen, Tyson Fury, the reason I picked Tyson Fury previously is Tyson Fury has all the tools to be able to beat someone like Usyk. He's bigger, longer, lankier, taller. He's great at determining the pace, ring generalship. He has all the tools that you would think he needs to. Now, I'm sure if the pictures are true, Tyson Fury has dropped a few lbs in order to get, maybe a little bit more movement going in the ring, maybe be a little bit quicker than he normally is, given that he would have to be for Usyk. That being said, listen, Usyk has a lot of tools that he needs to win. He's great at same thing, ring generalship. He's great at setting the pace. He's got great footwork, great head movement. He's good at picking his spots. He does great when he picks his spots. Does really good flurries. I am honestly truly conflicted. I personally feel this is as close as you can get to a 50-50 fight as you possibly can. Some of you guys made some funny comments in the previous video that we posted about who you guys believed I was going to win. One of the things that I thought was hilarious was when Usyk called Tyson Fury a greedy belly. Greedy belly. Couldn't agree with the comment more. Listen, I'm not going to lie, man. I'm conflicted on this. I'm truly conflicted. My brain says Tyson. My heart says Usyk. I'd like to see Usyk win. If anyone deserves it, it's Usyk, man. Usyk has never faltered, never wavered. He has been the man who he is from the beginning. He's not changed. He would set history because he would be a second individual that went from cruiserweight, moved on up to heavyweight, and became champion. So I'm conflicted. I'm going to change up my choice. I'm going to go with Usyk. I think Tyson's going to take it, but I'm going to pick Usyk as my final choice for this, my final pick, just because I want the man to win. I think he should win. Doesn't mean I don't think Tyson can win. I definitely think Tyson can win. I'm going to go Usyk. Unless they pull some shady stuff in what is it, Dubai, Saudi Arabia, where they're fighting, Saudi Arabia. Unless they pick some funky stuff, because they're real friends with Tyson Fury, I'm going to pick Usyk to win. What do you think about that, my man?
I like that you clarified that Tyson Fury has definitely lost some lbs instead of pounds. But I will say, it's going to be lbs and pounds that Tyson Fury is going to lose, because I still believe that Oleksandr Usyk is going to be the man to beat Tyson Fury to become undisputed. And the reason for that is because, again, Usyk has never lost 1 ounce of heart, never lost 1 ounce of motivation, no ounce of, I don't think I can do it. No, this man absolutely believes, I am the one, I will be the one, come this next upcoming weekend. And look, Tyson Fury, even though he's shed some pounds, again, it's probably to make the weight and all that. But one of the things that I did note in the last couple of fights that he was been in is that he hasn't been using his most advantageous trait of his against his fighters. This man is lumbering. This man is a huge man. He's not been using his own weight to straddle down the stamina of the fighter. Not like the clutch can actually be one of his biggest assets, and this man hasn't been using it in the last couple of fights that he's been in, meaning that one advantage that he had over Usyk, obviously being the shorter man, I don't think he's going to use it. I think he should if he wants to be undisputed, but I don't think he's going to do it, and I don't think he might have some fire in him to have that proof to show the doubters, hey, look, I'm still going to be the one. But I don't think this man has the emotional wherewithal on the same level that Oleksandr Usyk is going to show. I think Usyk is going to show him a lot more heart. I think Usyk is going to take this match. I think he's going to be undisputed heavyweight champion.
Listen, I'll be honest with you. That's one of the things that I agree. And maybe emotionally he's not as strong as Usyk, but mentally you can't beat Tyson Fury. Sorry. Listen, the mental strength that Tyson Fury has is unlike any other man. He truly believes in himself just as much as Usyk does. Now, one thing that you brought up that I actually didn't even think about, given the last fight that Tyson Fury had against Francis Ngannou, and where he did not look good at all, maybe that's extra motivation to go in there and prove, hey, look, I'm still the man. I'm still the one at heavyweight. So maybe that's added motivation, and hopefully it is. Listen, it's gonna be a great fight. It's gonna be a great tactical fight. But tactical fight with action, which is something I don't think we see a lot. A lot of times when you see tactical boxers, the Shakur Stevensons, the Floyd Mayweathers, Devin Haney's, so on and so forth, you don't get a lot of action. You get a lot of dancing around, picking and choosing their spots, so on and so forth. This particular fight, I think you're going to get a lot more action than people expect. It's still going to be a very tactical fight, but I think there's going to be some action in it. One of the things that you said, I guess I do personally disagree with this. I do agree with it. I think he used his weight very well against Deontay Wilder, leaning on him, putting his weight on him, making Deontay Wilder carry him in their fights, which I think was phenomenal. You couldn't really do that with Francis Ngannou. Francis Ngannou was the bigger man. Francis Ngannou was clearly stronger than him. So I don't know if he could have done that with him. To do that with a fighter, a boxer like Usyk, I think would be smart, but catching him, grabbing him, getting a hold of him is the tricky part. He's shorter than him, so he can duck under him a little bit better. Usyk has great footwork. So I don't know if that is necessarily a plan. I think the reason they dropped the pounds is because I think the man wants to be able to be as elusive, as quick-footed as an Usyk. Don't get me wrong, Tyson Fury, even at his bigger weight, he is a light-footed man. He moves around very well, but does he move around as good as Usyk? I don't think so, especially at his bigger weight. So I think that was part of the strategy, to drop some of those pounds to be able to be as light-footed, so to speak, as Oleksandr Usyk. Listen, man, it's gonna be a great fight no matter what. I think the fact that it's been, I want to say 24 years since we've had. I know it was Lennox Lewis who last held that distinction. That was the undisputed champion, but I don't believe that was in the 4-belt era. Don't quote me on that. But listen, it's going to be a good fight no matter what. It's going to be a phenomenal thing to see. I'm personally going to be very excited to see what happens and see how the very first rounds are going to be very intriguing to see how if they're going to get in there, or if it's going to be trying to feel each other out, so to speak, until they get into their groove. Anything else you want to add to that, my man?
I think that's it for me for this analysis.
All right, so it's looking like we're both picking Usyk on this one. Again, I'm not at all shutting out the fact that Tyson can win. He can definitely win. Again, this is as close to a 50-50 match as I can personally see it. But I'm going to change my prediction to Usyk. And with that, make sure to like, comment, hate, subscribe, DM us about the bullshit, and
until next time, get rest and stay blessed. We'll see you on the next one.